On this podcast, the students of St. John 2 Sunrise School, all the way from 3-3 on nature, they bed it all on how to set academic goals and achieve it. You know, I always say teenagers, they have a lot of things to say. They have their own thoughts, their own ways of doing things. It's really, really important that we listen to them. As a parent, as a teenager, as a guardian, as someone who works with teenagers, kindly take a listen to these teenagers, and you definitely are going to learn a thing or two on how to help your teenager to set academic goals and achieve it as well. My name is Oma, your very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. Glad to have you join me on Oma's Diary 360, where I chronicle my journey as a social impact journalist and as I do my program on radio and TV Sapiencia. Do have a great time.
She too fine, she gets stars, her voice now dies. My baby, you're my sweetheart on radio.
Child is a precious. It is our duties and responsibilities as parents, as guardians, to ensure that we encourage these young ones to understand that they are precious. Indeed, they are kings and they are queens. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 20th Pod Show here on Radio Sapienza 95.3 FM Onitsha, original number one. My name is Oma, your very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. Glad to have you join us today on the program. And on 20th Pod Show, we are set to inspire, encourage, and motivate students. It is the voice of teenagers because we give them this platform to build their self-confidence, to build their self-esteem, and also to help them to build public speaking, and this is one thing that we have come to realize in the years of running this program. And speaking of that, we have students from St. John Paul 2, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay. And they are our guests on the program today. It's going to be an amazing discussion today. So meanwhile, welcome to the live series of Radio Sapiencia. What did you say now? I said welcome to the live studios of Radio Sapiencia.
Thank you.
I was thinking, what did I hear? Welcome. You know. Before you came on air, I told you. After coming to the radio station, the next time you open up your radio and you hear someone talk, you respect that person, right?
Yes.
Good. At least you now know that coming to sit behind the mic and talk is not beans, right?
Yes,
Public speaking is not beans, okay? Beans. Is it too easy to cook beans? Okay, so once again, welcome to the live studios of Radio 7. So you're going to take turns to introduce yourself one after the other. Say your name and your class. Let's start with you.
My name is Madubuko Ebubechubu Mary Fersen. I am in SS2 class.
Okay. The next person.
My name is Isabel Pepesho.
So you might just have to go that way.
I'm in SS2 class.
Okay. The next person. Quickly.
My name is Ujubong Anita. I'm in SS1 class.
Okay. The next person.
My name is Igwe Esther. I'm in SS2.
Okay.
My name is Okonkwo Mashu Vivian. I'm in SS2.
Okay.
My name is Susan Basem Tochku and I'm in SS3.
Okay.
My name is Ulubisi Rebecca, a son from SS2.
Okay. Next person.
My name is Oputa Chibike, I'm in SS2.
Oputa Chibike, SS2, right? Okay. The next person.
My name is Annie Chibike, I'm from SS2.
Okay. The last person.
My name is Sanya Gumnachi from SS2 class.
All right. Welcome to the live series of Radio Sapiencia. No. Okay. All right. So today we are looking at how students can actually set academic goals and achieve these academic goals they've set by themselves. That is the topic we are looking at today. And going by the fact that this is the third week or the second week? The third week. We just finished from the third week, right?
Yes.
So we are now getting into the fourth week. Amazing. So by the fourth week, you would have spent 1 month in school. in a new year 2025, right?
Yes.
Amazing. And it's really interesting if as students you set your goals, your academic goals, what you want to achieve, what you want to do, the scores that you want to have and get in your different subjects, and how far you want to go in your academics, right?
Yes.
Good. So let's start with you. Before we get into the topic, let's find out and figure out what academic goals are. Let's start with you.
According to a Nightingale, people with academic goals succeed because
Now, can you just calm down, right? Just calm down so that we can understand, okay? Just be calm. Be calm, 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 right? Like I am calm, right?
Yes.
We are having a conversation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go on.
According to a Nightingale, people with academic goals succeed because they know where they're going. Academic goals are those objectives or strategies that are specific, measurable, attainable, and achievable goals which a student sets in order to achieve his or her academic pursuits.
Okay. Do you at some point in your life want to become a journalist? I can feel it in my spirit. I can feel it in my spirit that you want to be a journalist. Or you want to be a broadcaster. You want to someday have the microphone and talk. Right? Is it true? Is it true? Are you in science or
Actually,
arts?
Science.
Okay, sciences. Okay, actually what?
I want to become a medical doctor.
You want to become a medical doctor? Wow, that's good. That's beautiful. Okay, so you've told us what academic goals are. They are measurable, right? They are specific objectives. You said you want to become a medical doctor, right?
Yes, sir.
What are the goals you've set? How do you intend to become a medical doctor? What things have you set in motion to ensure that you become a medical doctor? At least, first of all, you're already a science student. So what other things have you thought of within yourself?
Firstly, I have already created a timetable for my school schedules. Then, secondly, I've bought new textbooks,
Okay.
most especially in physics, chemistry.
It's not like you bought your parents bought for you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Physics, chemistry.
You know, it's always good to give our parents kudos. They are the ones buying
Yes,
these things,
yes,
right? So go on.
So, they've already bought for me physics, chemistry, and biology textbooks, which I always study. Then, lastly, I made a plan just for my life, from beginning, like SS3 down to my tertiary level by
For
special
real?
grace of God.
You made a plan?
Yes.
That's good. Amazing. Amazing. She said she has made a plan. So when we are done with this program, those of you that are looking at me, go to her and ask her so that she will teach you. She said she has made a plan. And that's what we're talking about. Academic plans, academic goals, having a goal. Even though what I just asked you is away from what I wanted to ask, right? But I needed you to buttress that point. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, okay, now let's look at the benefits and importance, the advantages of setting academic goals. What are the advantages? And remember, as you're talking, use your personal experience. What are the advantages that students can get from setting their own academic goals? Okay?
Okay.
Come closer to the mic, please.
The importance of setting academic goals are: 1. It clarifies our focus and direction. When I set my academic goals, it gave me a clear understanding of what I was actually working towards. Then, it made me to stay focused in my studies and prevent me from steering off course. Then, another importance.
You are supposed to say 1. Okay, 1. Focus. You maintained focus, right?
Yes.
Good. Thank you so much. You know there are so many of you here, so we need everyone to talk. Now, come on.
An importance of setting academic goal is it helps to boost your self-esteem and confidence. I, as a student, when I set my goals and achieve them, it helps me to be confident, reliant. I don't have to depend on my fellow students to be able to pass my exams. I read alone. Although I mingle with some friends, positive friends, and when it's time for us to write, we write separately and make our goals.
I love that part. When it's time for you to write, you write separately, even after mingling with them, right?
Yes.
That's beautiful. In case if you're joining us right now, we have students from St. John Paul II schools, right?
Secondary school.
Secondary school. St. John Paul II secondary school. Okay, under Aguleri. Archie. Eh? Diocese, not Archdiocese. Okay, we have Onitsha Archdiocese. Oh. But it used to be under Onitsha, right?
Yes.
Okay, before the separation. Oh, beautiful. That's great. And your school is located where? 3-3 here. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Okay, go on.
One of the importance of setting academic goals are time management. I, as a student, even after setting my academic goals, I manage my time. Even outside my school activities, I can be able to manage my times, my normal activities. I can schedule them and carry them out appropriately because I'm used to it. I carry out my activities based on how I schedule it, and I use my time appropriately.
Are you for real? You schedule your time?
Yes, I
For
schedule
real,
my
for
time.
real, for real.
And I stick to it.
Are you serious?
Yes,
That is good. That is beautiful. The next person. The next person.
Benefit of setting academic goals, it helps you to boost your self-discipline.
Okay.
I, as a student, when I set my academic goals and achieve them, it helps me to be more disciplined than I was before. Because when I set my academic goals and then I enter into an examination hall where I have to write my exam, I don't have to depend on students to give me the answers to them because I already read my books and I know what I'm about to answer in my questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next person. The next person. Okay.
Another importance in setting academic goals is excelling in an academic journey.
Okay.
As a student, I saw myself excelling very well in my academics when I set a goal and I stick to it.
So what kind of goals have you set before?
I set to go to reading, making timetables and reading my books. Going to teachers to explain some things from which I didn't understand. I consult my textbooks frequently, and I also do my assignments and projects.
Beautiful.
And at the end of that particular term, I saw myself doing better than I was doing before in my academics. Thank you.
Wow, that's good. That's good. That's good. The next person.
Another importance,
Come closer to the mic, please.
another importance of setting academic goals is to get good grades.
Good grades.
Yes, good grades.
Okay.
I, as a student, if I want to get good grades, I read my books, going to class, learning, consulting.
When you talk about going to class, are you not supposed to be in class? Is it not you are in your class and your teacher will
No,
come?
yes.
Let me understand if it has changed. Is it not you be in your class when it's time for that teacher to come, that teacher will come? Do you move from your class to another class? No, explain to me. Maybe it has changed. I don't know.
Some students,
they miss class.
yeah, they miss class.
They don't come to class,
Yeah, they don't come to school.
but they are in school.
Yes.
Are you serious? Where would they be? Oh, that
Maybe rushing around.
doing what?
Playing
Did you have canteen in your school?
Yes.
They go to canteens
Yes.
at that time.
Yes.
Ah, go on. Go on.
The importance is to get good grades. As a student, if you want to get good grades, read your book, attending class, consulting your textbook, making use of the library, browsing for online. Then in some difficult parts of your study, you consult your teachers. You consult your teachers. They will explain more better. They will explain to you better. They will explain to you better. Then browsing online, because as a student you may not know everything. Then you consult, you browse.
But when you browse, you observe screen time, right?
Yes.
It's not like you spend all your day browsing,
no,
right?
Because you
Do you have a
can.
phone?
Yes, ma'am.
How often do you browse? How often do you stay on the internet? How long do you stay on the internet? In a day, how many hours do you stay on the internet?
No, I don't spend up to an hour.
Okay, you don't spend up to an hour
Yes,
in a day
because I read my books.
because you read your.
Yes.
That's good. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, the next person, please. The next person. Quickly. All right.
One of the importance of setting academic goals is that it helps one have the zeal and motivation towards education. As the student who set an academic goals, that helps the student and enhances the student the zeal to read and stay motivated towards this education, because he or she knows that by the end of the term, he or she has a specific goal that he or she wants to achieve as a student.
Okay. Thank you so much. Next person.
Another importance of setting academic goals is it's both self motivation. I, as a student, when I set and achieve academic goals, it makes me have this sense of accomplishment, and makes me motivated to strive for more. Thanks.
Beautiful. That's good. The next person.
As a student who wants to achieve academic goals, you have to stay focused.
Okay.
Being focused as in the sense that you have things that you need to meet up to.
Are you sure you're still saying what we're saying? We are talking about the importance and advantages of setting academic goals. The importance and advantages of setting academic goals.
Yes, staying focused.
Okay.
Yes, when you are focused, you know that you have something that you need to achieve.
Okay, good.
A place that you need to get.
Good.
So, as a student, to stay focused, you need to have timetables, like creating study sessions, joining groups, that's positive friends that will help you to stay positive all the time, and also engaging yourself with positive things. Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I mean, amazing ideas from all of you. So we're going to go through again. Since we are looking at, we've talked about the advantages, importance, benefits of setting academic goals. Now let's look at the how. We've looked at what academic goals are. We've looked at the advantages of setting. Can you pay attention? Thank you. So we've looked at the importance and benefits of setting academic goals. Now let's look at the how. The how. Now, when you're talking about the how, remember, students are listening, parents are listening, right? You talk about the how, and of course add how parents can actually help students set academic goals, even though we are looking at what the students can do, right? Now, when you've talked about how a student can set academic goals, please add how the parents can help, right? Let's start with you.
First, how to set academic goals.
Come closer to the mic.
A student should set SMART goal. And SMART is an acronym which stands for S, specific, M, measurable, A, attainable, R, realistic, and T, timely. For a goal to be specific, you will need to be more focused, because for a goal to be specific, it means that it will enable you, or it will be easier for you to focus on that particular subject and accomplish it. For example, I will do more better is rather unspecific, or I will read between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. in my class is rather specific and provides you with an actionable plan. Secondly, is to be measurable.
Can we just take one? We have so many people here, okay?
Right.
So we can have others to talk, right? Thank you so much. So the next person, please. Thank you.
We can set our academic goals by...
Come closer to the mic.
We can set our academic goals by creating an action plan. That action plan involves we should break down our goals into smaller manageable tasks. Identify the steps we need to take in order to achieve them, and also set a timeline in completing each task and goal.
Okay, thank you so much. Next person.
We can set and achieve our academic goals by making proper use of your time. Do the right thing at the right time. Do not wait to be told to do this, because procrastination is a lazy man's word. You should do the right thing at the right time so as to get the good result at the end. Have you ever wondered why children that live with their parents do more better than children that live with their aunties or uncles? Because their parents knows what they want for their kids, so give them more time to study rather than their aunts, because they are not their children. They feel less concerned about them making it good in life. Thanks.
Anyway. Quite interesting. I think that's another topic we're going to take another day. Okay, go on. The next person.
A student who sets academic goals should be able to surround him or herself with supportive people.
Okay.
Like friends. In school, a student who is lagging in mathematics or English should be able to surround him or herself with genius in mathematics and English in order to meet up with the standard he or she is required to meet up with. Even parents, they are supposed to kind of support their kids or what to reach the standard they are meant for. Some parents don't provide textbooks or pay school fees on time. They should be able to do that on time in order to make the students to be motivated and strive hard for the betterment of their future. Thanks.
Parents, did you hear that? Parents, did you hear that? Pay school fees on time. Provide textbooks. It is very important though. I wasn't the one that said it though. It's the teenagers that are telling us. So they know exactly what you're doing. So please pay attention. Okay, the next person.
Another way of setting academic goals is assess your current situation. Evaluate your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, which is SWOT analysis. In order to understand where you stand academically. Thanks.
Okay, in order to understand where you stand academically. So when you understand where you stand academically, what will you do? What will be the next thing you're going to do? Come closer to the mic.
When you understand where you stand academically, it will make you to know your weaknesses, strengths, and where you should improve, where you should give.
When you're talking, be looking at me. Be talking.
Where you should put in more efforts in order to improve. Maybe you are working down in this subject, so you should put in more efforts in this subject in order to pass it in the next exam.
And that's actually what you do, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well done. Please, a round of applause for her. Great. That's good. The next person.
Another way is by being consistent. I, as a student, if I set an academic goals, I have to be consistent with it. Like making timetables, I have to pay attention to teachers while teaching. Because an American scholar in his writing said, live as if you are to die tomorrow, learn as if you are to live forever. So when students are always consistent in their studies, they make good grades. Thanks.
When students are consistent in their studies, they make good grades. Consistency pays, right?
Yes.
Good. That's great. The next person. Are you the last person?
No.
Where are others? Please come closer. You've not talked. Let me know the number of people that are remaining. Okay, go on.
A way to set academic goal.
Come closer to the mic.
A way to set academic goal is by breaking your goals down.
Okay.
When after setting a goal, you have to break them down to make it more easier for you to be able to achieve it. You can't just set a goal and say, I'm going to do this goal. For instance, a student wants to write a note. Let me use myself an example. I want to write a note of 20 pages. I have to...
20 pages, Cha. Hey, go on.
I want to write a note of 20 pages.
Okay.
I have to know the particular time I'm going to use to write that note. Break everything down for me and make my writing materials present. So whenever I want to write the note, I won't start asking someone to lend me his or her pen, ruler, or thereabout. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The next person.
As a
Sorry.
student, if you want to achieve your academic goals, you have to have a timetable.
Okay.
You read according to your timetable.
Now
Manage
tell
your
me, do
time.
you read according to your timetable?
Yes.
Look at me and tell me, do you
Yes.
read according to your
Yes,
timetable? Okay, good.
You read according to your timetable. Manage your time. And also, a role that your parents have to play is that if a child works more, his or her parents should allow the child allow the child to have time to read.
Okay.
Because it will help the child to stay
So what you're actually saying is that the parents should know the kind of chores they give the child.
Yes.
But also the child should also be fast when they are doing their chores, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
That the child should be fast when they are doing their chores. For example, if you're told to wash plates, you wash plates, you be fast.
Yes.
If you're told to sweep the house, you're fast sweeping the house, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're supposed to be multitasking. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're saying the same thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I said?
Yes,
now?
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
The
you.
next person.
As a student, two times to set academic goals. One should realize his or her strength and weakness. Because a student who doesn't know his strength and weakness in education cannot set an academic goals. Because, for example, a student who knows that he doesn't do well in mathematics or English should strive hard and set his goals according to his failure and work hard on mathematics and English. Parents influence setting academic goals and how they can influence their children to work more harder and be successful at the end of the session is by role modeling. Parents should model good behavior and attitude which promotes success, and they should also provide good study habits for the children. Thanks.
You're welcome. The next person.
As a student who
Come
wants
closer to the mic.
to achieve their academic goals, you have to stay motivated. Being motivated is one of the major reasons for a student who wants to achieve his academic goals. Stay motivated in the sense that you know what to do and when to do it. You have aim for what you want, for where you want to reach. Then, when as a parent who wants his or her child to excel in the academics, you have to play a good model, like having the zeal to train your children or your ward in their academics. Also, by providing necessary things that they need.
What are the necessary things? Can you enumerate them?
To pay their school fees on time. To buy
This payment of school fees is very important. So where?
Yes, ma'am.
Very, very important. Go on.
To buy textbooks.
To buy textbooks.
Necessary ones.
Necessary ones.
To lend help and assistance to their children where needed.
Okay.
Yes. So, as a parent, also, you have to have say where education is to encourage your child. You have to love education too.
Wow.
For your children to look up to you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. I love this. I think this just ends it for us. As a parent, you have to have zeal and love for education. You cannot be saying to your child, go and read your book, when in a month you've not read any book. They should see you with a book and they will be encouraged. They will see you doing something about the book. I mean, you should contribute in the conversation as a parent. I mean, these children, these teenagers, my goodness, please, as a parent, if you have a teenager, listen to them. Their brains are on fire. There is something you're going to learn from your children. Don't think that you know it all. You don't know it all as a parent. Try and listen to them, pay attention to them, and you will definitely know that there is something about them. And today we have students from St. John Paul II secondary schools, right? All the way from 33, right?
Yes.
Okay, and they were our guests on today's edition of 20th Spot Show. They've said everything, how students can set academic goals and achieve them. You've heard from them. They are teenagers like you, right? And they've said it all. Kindly pay attention to the things they've said, and you're definitely going to smash your goals and you will succeed academically. My name is Oma. You're very sweetheart on radio, TV, social media, sweetheart everywhere. Thank you so much to the principal, the digital principal. You know, the very first digital principal who saw my number on Facebook and contacted me by herself. That's amazing. I say kudos to you, and I encourage you more of the good work you are doing. Thank you so much.
And do have an amazing and beautiful day ahead of you. Bye-bye.